Primaries have been held, delegates committed. President Joe Biden is the presumptive nominee for the Democratic Party. Short of a true health crisis, about the only way he loses that slot is if he agrees to step aside. His stumbling debate performance against former President Donald Trump, however, has fueled calls for him to do just that.
On the total initiative relative to what we can do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
But even then, the process of replacing him would be full of uncertainty. Democrats could work it out at their convention in August, the way political parties used to. Various names would be put forward, and most likely the more than 3,900 delegates from across the country would discuss, debate, and eventually decide on a new candidate. Almost all of them right now are currently pledged to Biden and approved by his campaign. But if they can't agree, if it gets really nasty and grinds on, well, then maybe the additional 700 superdelegates, deep-seated party insiders and elected officials, could be key to settling the matter. They normally can't vote on the first ballot for president if it would change the nomination, but they can vote on subsequent ballots. But that scenario raises questions too. Would voters who took part in primaries feel pushed aside and alienated from the party if a new nominee was chosen? Would a new choice be able to mount an effective campaign in the roughly 10 weeks from the end of the convention until Election Day? And who would be the choice? There are several big names that could likely be considered, but not until the party decides how it feels about Vice President Kamala Harris. Plenty of Democratic voters and party leaders would see her as the natural heir to the nomination, and if she is not chosen, her disappointed supporters could also become a deep problem for the party in November. For now, Biden's advisors and other top Democrats are pushing back on the whole idea of him dropping out, and according to his team, the president is still looking forward to a rematch with Trump at the next debate in September.